Batman. I'd like actually, I don't know how to put him, but I think Joker is fantastic. I like Spider-Man now, the new one. I think he's a little funny and sweet and more teenagey, and I like the fact that he snorts out from his nose. Superman, of course, you cannot have him not in a list because he started it all. And I like there's an old comic. This lady was called Axa, A-X-A. She was an Amazonian woman, about 20 million times sexier than Wonder Woman, and really beautiful. I mean, I still have a little caricature of hers which I keep on my laptop. She's my childhood fantasy, my youthful fantasy, and my growing old age fantasy. She's like awesome. Axa, A-X-A. So if anybody ever gets hold of those comic books, yeah. Lex Luthor, I like, of course, Joker, because of Jim Carrey, the Riddler. Otherwise, he wasn't on my list, but I like Jim Carrey a lot, so I can't. Then Man-Bat, the bad guy, and there is a Superman who's the bad Superman, who's the evil Superman, who can also beat Superman. I forget his name. I think he's really cool. In Indian context, I think Mogambo was quite cool. Gabbar Singh, top of the line. There is nobody to touch Gabbar Singh. Because I think this is a superhero film. Sholay is a superhero film, and without the costumes. It's a mad world. I keep going back to it. Though when I showed it to my kids, they didn't find it as funny. But I think it's the greatest film ever made. There's one character in it who keeps shouting, "Mama, I love you, Mama, I'm coming, Mama." I love that. I like Clint Eastwood films because I kind of saw them. There was a film called Hangin' High, where he has this little scar here, and he's always showing it with very few expressions. So I like that a lot. Indian films, I like Jaane Bhi To Yaaro. I like to keep going back to that. I think that's quite awesome. Some of the greatest performances in Indian films have come in Jaane Bhi To Yaaro, according to me, and by some of the finest actors. Nasir Bhai and Ravi and Satish Saab and Om Puri Ji, and Pankaj Kapoor. I mean, you name it, they're all there. Legally Blonde. So I have to keep going back to it because of my daughter and girls when they watch the film. I have to keep going back to it for some reason. And Desperate Housewives I have to see every day. I wouldn't mind watching the Die Hards again. I like the Die Hards. I like Lethal Weapon a lot. I like to go back to the earlier ones, then the ones which came later. And all of Jackie Chan films, I can keep seeing them again and again. And Bruce Lee, I have to see once a year, just to get back straight onto life. Because Bruce Lee is life.